So when they talk about a line that goes through a point and is perpendicular, well, if they said parallel, it would have the same slope as this line. So a parallel slope would be -3, but perpendicular means the slopes are going to be opposite reciprocals. So the opposite of a negative is a positive, and the reciprocal of 3/1 is 1/3. So now we have the point and a slope. So let's go to our program. That's an informational one. It's called function. So we'll go to alpha and then cosine to get right to the f's, or you could scroll down, but I think it's easier to do this. We'll go to linear. And notice point slope, y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. So let's go ahead and write this out where we have y. And then when it says minus y1 or minus x1, that just means the opposite of those respective coordinates. So the opposite of +3 would be -3. The slope, we already determined, is going to be 1/3 for the perpendicular slope. I'm going to do x. The opposite of +6 is -6. And then notice if you go to page 33, so this first side of our math reference document, which is an algebra side, notice the three forms of the line that we just referenced, and the red is slope-intercept form. The orange is point-slope. So notice when you start in point-slope form, it can turn into slope-intercept form, and that can eventually turn into standard form, which honestly, that transition isn't as useful. The main one is going to go from point-slope form to slope-intercept. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is distribute the 1/3 to both terms. We get a -6 times 1/3. I'm going to go off to the side just to show this. I like to put the 6/1 as well. We can cross cancel. We get 2. And then finally, to get y by itself, we're going to add 3 to both sides because this is a -3 right there. And notice that gives us 1/3 x plus 1. And that matches perfectly with option C. Now, I should have mentioned the reason I did all this is once I found this perpendicular slope and I had the point, I naturally put it in point slope form. At that point, you want to check the answer options and notice, oh, they're all in slope intercept. And that's why we followed this progression here.